Hi guys, Daniela here, Ground Your Life with DZ. I thought it would be fitting because I've never actually really compiled a video together of all the different grounding techniques that I use and love or recommend. So I thought I'd make this video about that and really just sort of my top 10 grounding methods that I love to use. So I've written them down and I'll make this a short video and hopefully you can take something from it. There might be some things you don't use, or maybe you do all of these things already, but it's just a good refresher. So number one, I've put, these aren't in particular order, crystals. So some of the crystals, obviously because grounding is associated with the root chakra, red crystals like carnelian, but also a really good crystal for grounding is smoky quartz. And I like to use hematite as well. There's often a lot of jewelry made with hematite, bracelets and things like that. Salt, Himalayan pink salt specifically, I love. And so that could be taking salt baths. I love taking a salt bath. I try to take a salt bath at least every week. I know that after I had my daughter, I would try to take a salt bath nearly every day. It was really, really healing for me. Well, I was feeling such fatigue in my body after birth. And that also might be eating the pink salt too. So I put pink salt, Himalayan pink salt, on everything pretty much. I just sprinkle it on everything, and that salt is really important for your body. Walking barefoot. So whether that's out on the grass, whether that's along the beach, probably even better, or whether it's climbing trees, all of those things sort of come together as barefoot walking. You want to be barefoot in nature, so preferably not on roads and asphalt and that sort of thing. You really want to be in sort of soil or sand, that sort of thing. Number 4, hiking in nature. So, or just, walking in nature, going for a walk, even with a pram or whatever it is. But what's nature? Well, trees, preferably amongst trees. The more trees, the better. Flowers, insects, butterflies, preferably with that, the least number of houses or sort of urban type things, the better. Number 5, eating grounding foods. So foods that are grown in the ground. So for example, carrots, parsnips, potatoes, so if you're eating those grounding foods, it's going to ground you as well. Number 6, sunbathing or even sun gazing, but just laying in the sun and letting your body soak up the sun rays. Very, very beneficial for grounding. Number 7, root chakra meditations or chanting or affirmations. So I've put out one of those on my channel, so you can have a look in my playlists on the chakra meditations. There's a good one there to do if you haven't done that yet. But yeah, any type of you might have lots of different meditations that you like listening to. Specific grounding meditations and anything that's connecting you to breath and slowing down the breath. Number 8, yoga, one of my favorite things. I try to do a bit of yoga nearly every day. And I go and do the yoga outside and I'm getting the sun and then I'm getting my feet barefoot in the grass. So I'm getting 3 grounding principles. Often I do it with crystals as well, so I'm getting 4. Especially really any yoga poses, but especially the balance type poses, so like tree pose and those sort of things with your feet on the ground, but also with your bottom on the ground as well. Things with bottom on the ground when you're connecting your root chakra into the ground. I have a tree that is in the backyard. It's not even in our backyard, but it's in the neighbours, and I go and do my yoga when I do my balance poses right near the fence where the tree is, and I visualize my own feet having branches and roots, not branches, sorry, roots, and the roots going into the ground and then giving a little kiss or a handshake with the roots of the actual tree. And this is a visualization I do as I'm doing the yoga. Number 9, going and standing in the rain. Have you ever just put on a raincoat and gone and stand in a thunderstorm or even just any type of rain and just smelling that beautiful fresh air with the different ions and it's quite a beautiful experience. If you haven't done it, try it. Especially if you've been camping, you might often, if you're camping and you're in the tent and you've got the rain too. Oh, I didn't even put camping on here, but that's obviously a very good grounding method to use. And 10, essential oils. So I do love using my essential oils. I either put them in the bath. I tend not to do as many in the diffuser just because I often forget, but I definitely put them in the bath. And I also use roll-on, little roll-ons. So I use a company, Pro Oils. I'm not sure, wherever you get your oils from, but they do a really good chakra, different roll-ons and things. And they use cedarwood, patchouli, and is it vetiver? I'm not an expert on my essential oils, but if I'm pronouncing that correctly. So look, there's quite a lot of other things. There's things like earthing mats and other things, devices that you can buy, but most of those things there don't really cost much at all, if not anything. Most of those things are free, and they're grounding methods that you can do every day, every week, every month. Really important to ground during this time, and so you can send to yourself and be present. Bye.